Watch yourselves. This place looks like something from an old black and white horror movie. And don't forget to use that recall transmitter if you need to get back to camp.
Will do. Thanks to the ride, Havoc. You piece of shit.
About time you people showed up. I was beginning to think you were lost.
Emma! Where you at, girl?
I grew tired of waiting, so I started searching for my wayward students alone.
Well, stay where you are. We'll catch up with you.
You'll do no such thing. I'll find you after I've had a chance to investigate this temple a little more. Now do be a dear, and don't get killed as you roam the halls.
Your concern is overwhelming.
Yes, if I have a flaw, it's that I care too much. Ta-ta, dears.
First thing, before we move through that door, grab that real quick in the corner. Would be a homing beacon, but we got all them already in the last episode.
Blasphemers! You desecrate this house of worship with your impure souls and heretical thoughts. We, the priests of the Temple of Apocalypse, will flay the flesh from your bones.
Well, I guess that's as good as time as enemy to welcome you back to Let's Play X-Men Legends, Religion of Apocalypse. Now just take a step back, and I don't have to introduce you to the Church of Cyttorak with Friar Marko'll over there.
You are vile and corrupt purveyors of half-truths, but we will force you to repent your wicked ways.
Bring it on, motherfucker.
Yes.
So I'm gonna put it in. Bam.
Enjoy yourself.
Show them what time it is. Also on the right of this room, another din room disc. Story 3 or 4. Okay. Oop. With the number of smashable things in this area. In these rooms.
Amazing. How could anyone be so foolish as to enter the Madri temple unbidden?
Looking for the Stepford Cuckoo's friend.
You seek the Trinity. You are even more foolish than I'd thought. To reach them, you'd have to unlock the doorway to the altar of the mind. And to do that, you would have to survive, placing the proper artifact on each of the 4 altars. You would die long before accomplishing that task.
You talk too much. Let me fix that for you. There. Problem solved. The Church of Cyttorak thanks you for your donation. The Hall of Pain!
You must be having an awful...
Whoa. Hey. Whoa. Hey. Whoa. Hey. Whoa. Grab that. Anyway, these small rooms, 4 altars, each with their own little trinkets we find later. Just remember these rooms. We have to go back once we find all 4. Just clearing these rooms out right now because these are the normally where enemies would respawn. The enemies in these rooms do not. So it's best just to clear them out and have that a one and done away with. That X over here is another door that won't open until we actually have all 4 of the artifacts in place. So for now, head to either side here. These upper ones, doesn't matter which side you take. I hate these enemies because they stun you and slow you down too. They get a lot of that down here. Which I got Nightcrawler to a decent level where he can just one-shot enemies with his teleport strike. Teleport frenzy, I should say. Which, as I mentioned in my video. Damn it. I spend no energy using because I didn't put any points into teleport attack.
Sometimes I enjoy this too much.
Make it Nightcrawler my go-to guy when I want to get shit done quickly. And that just wraps around. Oh, taking down free drains all your EP. Not that Nightcrawler needs it, but you guys do. We need the freeze things or whatever, just in case. The sword's the fallback on. Okay. Next area, the Hall of Knowledge. Oh, leads already. You're gonna see a lot of these. Most annoying ones down here are the ones that back up and throw shit at you, because more often than not, they act as the Morlock healers from the first game and will bring these motherfuckers back from the dead. Making my job that much more of a pain in the ass. I'll look over these side rooms for a couple of the items. Yeah, there he is right there. But again, Nightcrawler could probably use... Probably should have burned a Toad instead of Juggernaut just to make that one joke. But this is actually going better because I'm not spending any energy. And Nightcrawler's teleport will actually help in some areas. I think I want to go up first. Because the first of the 4 artifacts is right here in this room. Yoink! And every time you grab one of these artifacts, a portal opens up. It takes you, which will take you right back to the antechamber, where the first area where we started at. But I prefer to get all 4 items. That way, we don't have to make like multiple trips back and forth. So. Besides, there's plenty of other shit we can grab down here in the meantime. That girl's just be super helpful down here. Because he goes after those guys who like to run away from you and back up and throw shit at you. Which are the priests aforementioned that revive other enemies. Just like that, I can work on them. I think I want to go this way? I know one's like down and then there's an up. Yeah, here we go. Extraction point. That's it. Yeah, that's it for this area. Okay. No time to deal with you. Because that last episode took a lot longer than I thought it did. And I can't believe I was like almost 40 minutes. Again, like, wow. I guess I either got caught up with like enemies or fighting stuff or what.
Could you possibly make any more noise as you blunder about? It's a wonder every guard in the temple isn't on top of us by now.
Bitch, we can handle it, okay?
I've just discovered 3 machines in this temple that look amazingly similar to Cerebro.
Apocalypse, no swiping! Except for the fact you totally did.
And that's how they're holding those leaders in a constant state of unconsciousness. If you can destroy all 3 mini-Cerebros, their victims should awaken.
Yeah, you should come with us and help. You'd be a lot better than Havoc, I can tell you that for free.
No offense, dear, but I think I'll remain on my own. I make much less noise than you. Besides, there's the little matter of my 3 darling students that I want to settle on my own.
I think she's talking about me. That's what I do. I make noise. I bring the entertainment. And before moving on, grab that quick comic book there. Oh! Yeah, if you're close to someone when you teleport, you grab them and take them with. Kinda useful, but all in all useful. Okay. Just looking over my map to the side. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Straightforward area, but with the number of enemies, you can get caught up and sidetracked. Down here's a health station, I believe that is, the red.
I wish I hadn't had to do that.
No reason from the dead. Yeah, oh, it's just body. Well, it technically counts as health. You down. There. these guys. You bring shit back from the dead, so I need to take you out. Stab. Dodge in there. How are you doing? Yeah, you're kind of a bit of a glass cannon health-wise.
If you insist.
Just because you got to get on like super close on enemies. All right, that's all done. To the next area, the Madri cloisters or Madri cloisters. I don't know the pronunciation. Just another straightforward area, but with a lot of enemies scurrying about. You might there's a place where your items are searching for. They're all in these little side areas here. So you shouldn't have too much trouble finding them, because not got level. Hey! Stop bringing shit back. Motherfucker! Ooh, got a level. Okay. Do that. Have to take care of that off camera. Health regen. Ooh!
Sorry, mein Freund. Okay.
What's everybody doing? Okay.
Affirmative.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Good. All right. Here in these little side areas. Just be on the lookout. This melee's not too bad either. Then again, because of his thing, I didn't have to focus at all, really. Look at some on his own, though.
This is incredible.
There was nothing in this room, just major ambush. Not major ambush. But an ambush nonetheless.
I wish I hadn't.
Should have brought more dudes. Okay. We can't open this door until we get further in. There's like a area where you make an offering that opens this door up. But we got Nightcrawler instead, so we can just pour it in and grab this artifact. Once again, the same old spiel there with the opening of the thing, but we don't need to go there just yet. At least not till we grabbed all 4 artifacts, that way we only have to make one trip, like I said. It is a little tough to control. I was kind of in and out of that door for a second.
Yeah, I'm even
Keep
cooler now.
Keep them down, guys. There we go. Keep them busy till I bring the hurt. Can't wait till that gets even more powerful at later levels. Then I'm doing like 3 attacks for every strike. I think it gets up to like 4 or 5 maxed out. I don't know if I'll get that high though. Nope. Oh, you probably already got some back. Check everybody health-wise. There's plenty on the ground. So we'll top all the way off then. Okay. Smashy, smashy. Teleporty.
No.
Teleporty again. Oh! Better bust out the whatchamacallit for this. Yeah. There you go. This is the room where you gotta make the offering, but there's also a danger room disc over here for Scarlet Witch. Which gives her an item called the Orb of Chaos. Explain what that does in annotations, as always. Oh, hang on. Wasn't close enough. Yeah, only got the 1 level, so you gotta be in kinda close range for it, but you can boost it up. Also don't need to assign it to a button, it's a double jump. The same thing goes for Iceman's Ice Slide, which technically turns him into a flyer, so... really useful. I like characters who can cover a lot of bases. Nightcrawler's just here just because he's broken, and he's going to help me get through these a lot quicker than I normally would take here. Killing enemies on my own. Plus these doors you can't open half the time anyhow. Another tech station. This one is focus. The Nightcrawler needs that. Also tech station. Weapon cache rather. Which thankfully I found. Gets back some of the extremes I spent. Over here.
I don't think so.
It's a major ambush. But mostly this big thing here in the middle is one of the 3 mini-Cerebros Emma told us to take out.
Sometimes I enjoy this too
And done.
much.
1 down, 2 to go. I'm not a chick, but I gotta say, I dig the blue fuzzy dude. How did X-Men Evolution not become basically X-Men Legends 3? Thus bringing me to my question. If you had a game that had like a popular franchise of yours, or a franchise you just liked overall, from like a movie or a television show or a book, you want to see that made into a video game, tell me what the source of media would be and why. Let's smash all this shit. Open up to the Madri Conclave. Alright. First thing we do... Whoop, hang on a sec. First thing we do is power all our characters up. Make note of these for later. The meditation chamber, and over here, Divine Sanctuary. I'll be hitting those 2 places up the next episode. I have enough time to clear this area out for a couple items. Once you're through here, head to the right first. Well, if I can get all my extreme points back. Just in case I run into another room with a lot of enemies in it. Should be a data disc in one of these corners here, behind some barrels. There it is, right there. Again, with all the enemies around, you might just walk right past it. Just 1 more of those to go. I think that's it for the right area. It doesn't go anywhere. The left is actually continuation. You can just go through and map that out and beat up all of the enemies, but...
You should
make sure I get through these quickly. Okay. More place to go for continuation. I can just mash the attack while I look over my map on the side. Just refresh myself where I am, where the items are, and all that. Because I do get lost at the swiveling. It does show up some of the map, but again, there's like all these places you can go. You can get turned around very easily. Oh, we see an extraction point. Well, we can't go that way just yet. We're here. Book of Contemplation. And thus did Apocalypse begin his search for the foe who would become his shield and his weapon. The first is green of hair and fair of complexion. Her ability to control metal will serve the master of our age well. We get to run into these books along the way, which tells us clues about the aforementioned 4 that Apocalypse was looking for. Yep. Teleport attack actually carries me farther. Don't need the target actually. Or do I? Okay, no. keep using that anyhow. Pardon me. For the second of the 4, one of great speed is found. His fiery temper and lightning reflexes shall prove to be a windfall unto he who shall rule the earth for an eternity. In case you didn't know beforehand, he's talking about Polaris for the first, and Quicksilver for the second. Magneto's kid. Just more this way. Our extraction point here. Be in need of that after a while. See the third book over there. As soon as I clear these dudes out. Hate being slow and stunned like that because it kind of cuts me off for a bit. The third of the 4 was born into vast wealth and possesses a will that is powerful and indomitable. The capture of the third will prove to be a delight to our Lord Apocalypse. So a person who possesses vast wealth is next on Apoc's list. Travel a little further. Teleport past that. Yeah, see you later, fuckers! I know it's the one that only knocks me back, but still. That's probably what was hampering my progress the previous episode. Too many of them. I had to go through them carefully. There's a lot more rooms than I thought it was. Finally, the 4th shall be captured. His animal strength and ferocity will be a welcome addition to the forces of Apocalypse. Then the circle complete, and our master will rise to rule over all of creation. Not if I have anything to say about it. Bamfity bamf bamf!
Sorry, my friend.
Okay, it's weird because I'm seeing items, but I think it just is showing me what the books look like, so. Making me second guess myself on missing shit, but I'm not really. And hey, if I am, I'll cover my own ass with the next episode and go over anything I missed. Nothing wrong with that. I feel I've been kind of. Real, don't know what the word is for it, but I've just been really cautious ever since I failed to do that, completion video for, like all of, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. But anyway, here's our third, artifact. And with that, I will call it an episode. Next time I'll be going through, oh, hang on. Actually, let's not call it an episode just yet. The third one actually opens up something, a little secret passage. And right here, a couple of dogs to deal with. Ooh, I leveled up again.
Sometimes I enjoy this too much.
Keep a lookout for the weapon cache. Like that. You guys do it. Some of you leveled up, so you fully healed and everything, so no need for those. Up the stairs, and we're right back where we started. Good, okay. And like I said, the next episode, we're going to be hitting these 2 side areas. Sanctuary first, and the other side for the second. Next time on Let's Play X-Men Legends.